Hi, I'm the Malt Activist, and today I'd like to talk to you about the Glenfiddich 15 Distillery Edition served at 51%. Now, this review is going to be slightly different because what I normally do before recording each session is that I will taste the whiskey beforehand. I will take down the notes. I'll probably spend about 20-30 minutes with it, trying to really get into the whiskey, and then for the recording, I'll literally just read off a piece of paper. But for this one, what I'd really like to do is open up a brand new bottle of something that I've never tasted before, pour it in front of you, and see how quickly I can manage to describe it. Are we ready? So yeah, 15 years old. It says this whiskey has been matured in American and European oak for 15 years. So I'm going to guess a mixture of bourbon and sherry casks. Sort of blended together. Each liquid being no less than 15 years old. This says this is a distillery edition, though I bought it at the duty free. I've not read up a lot about it. I can maybe post it, maybe I can post some details in the description below. Okay, this is what it says on the label at the back. This exceptional Glenfiddich has matured for 15 years at the Glenfiddich distillery. No shit. Creamily smooth with floral and spicy notes of black pepper and gentle, luscious fruit. Delicate aromas of vanilla and spice give way to a long, lingering, sweet velvet finish. Non-chill, filtered with a deep and warm autumn glow. Sounds like the marketing team has been kept busy over this little label. So there it is, our first pour. And this is my first Glenfiddich at cask strength. I'm not really sure if there are any more. I think there are, but this is the first time I'm trying a... Actually, I'm not even sure if this is cask strength, to be honest. Maybe it's watered down to 51%. Who knows? Okay, so this is what I normally do before I nose a whiskey, is that I will cup it and I will warm it. You know, mad props to Glenfiddich. You know, along with Glenlivet, they're one of those distilleries that's really going out and championing the cause for single malts, you know, with their 12-year-olds and their 15-year-olds, putting it in the hands of people, letting them taste it, letting them enter into the world of whiskeys, which was previously not, as accessible as it is today. So mad props, you know, and I feel that other than the 12, which I'm not really a big fan of, their expressions are consistently very, very good, you know, and just because they're commonly available doesn't mean that they're not good. Like the Glenfiddich 15, the 18, they are a class apart. The Glenfiddich 18 is probably one of my favorite whiskeys, you know, maybe so is the 15. And I had a Glenfiddich 30, which is just, oh my god, so good, it's unbelievable. So they're really championing the cause for single malt, you know, and for that, respect. Because if they weren't making the money that they are and putting it back in the economy and in the industry and what have you, we wouldn't have access to that many single malts as we do today. So we owe them a big thanks. I think that's enough. It's a nice nose, doesn't seem like a 51%. I'm gonna guess this is also Oloroso sherry, some chocolate, dates, fig, orange peel, dark oranges, mellows down, becomes more citrusy, lots of citrus, so it's like a sort of, you know, classic Glenfiddich flavor profile. Hint of mint. I don't know if I said chocolate, but chocolate. Dry, very dry, extremely dry. Maybe some nuts. I'm thinking almonds. Almonds, walnuts, almonds. I think letting it breathe will open it up a bit more and make it a bit more mellow also. I think it's a nice enough nose. There are no fireworks here. I think I expected a bit more, given that it's 51%, so I'd really expect the aromas to come at me, but they don't. It's not necessarily a bad thing. This is not what I was expecting. It's starting to get floral. I think the longer I sit with it, the longer it'll open up, and we'll be able to get more flavors out. It's certainly a fairly complex whiskey, but I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes just doing the nose. It's gonna be a boring ass video otherwise, if it's not already boring ass. Cheers. Zero finish. Disappointing because the palate is nice. The palate has all the flavors that we just knows. So there's a chocolate. There's some grapes. There's fudge. Some oak. But the finish is just gone. Boom, just like that. It's pretty sad because this could have been a very, very good whiskey. I still think it's fairly decent, but the finish needs to do something. Maybe it does on the second sip. Nothing. Wait. In the second sip, the palate didn't perform so well, but the finish does better. Strange. I don't know why that would be. So yeah, I don't know if I really, really like it or I really, really don't. Which is sad, I think. I think this is a decent whiskey, which could have been amazing, but it's not. It's decent. I guess that's a fairly honest review. I'm the Malt Activist. Until next time.